Hello, I'm Flaunt. Welcome back to some more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Last time, Chundar, gave us permission to go into the Shadowlands here on Kashyyyk, and this time we're going to go ahead and descend into the Shadowlands. I believe we need to talk to Gore Wookin here. Just unlock the thing and lower me down. You know, the Wookiees are way too enslaved to have this level of racial pride. And they get enslaved all the time. Like, at a certain point, you don't get to say, we're the greatest warriors ever.
I have to give you credit. You've led me on quite a chase. But nobody gets away from Calo Nord in the end. You got lucky on Terrace. The Sith attack saved you from a quick and gruesome death. But I promise you, the Sith won't be getting in my way this time.
You've traveled a long way just to die, Calo.
Let's go, boys. It's showtime.
Alright, so we got some Wookiee thugs, and then Calo Nord. I think I don't have a whole lot of things I can do, specifically. He's almost certainly got a gun, so we're going to go ahead and throw a frag grenade. You can stun, you can throw a lightsaber, you can force push. We're going to start by stunning. And mission to start by targeting Nord. Mr. Nord. Journal entry added, apparently. Okay. Oh, I got stunned. I might have to redo this again with a less terrible strat. Okay, we got rid of one. No, we have not gotten rid of one. Why am I not attacking? Okay, clearly need to target this guy. Get rid of the Wookiee thug first. We seem to have taken out one of them. Okay, now we can focus on Mr. Nord here. We seem to have gotten through his armor. I think that's the hard part, getting through his armor. Of course you fell. Oh, and he has heals. Mission, get better at hitting. Also, get better at insulting. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and loot. Bunch of credits, antidote kit, and Calo Nord's battle armor. I'll have to look at that in a moment. And the Wookiees, do they drop anything? Some credits. How about the other one? Can I target the other one? I don't think I can target the other one at all. Okay. So I guess that's all we get. If we look around here, nothing that interesting going on. Let's throw another cure.
What can
Is
I
she
do?
regaining any points? Yes, but she can't throw cures yet. Oh, joy. Alright, we're supposed to go this way. This is, in fact, the only way we can go. Nothing interactable there. I don't like the luminescent, I don't think that's supposed to be a fungus, but I'm not sure. We're not ready for that. We need more healing. Let's throw more healing.
Yes?
All right, there we go.
Yes?
These are the Katarns. All right.
The Force fights with me!
All right.
Take that!
Bull Katarn, Katarn, and Bull Katarn. I'm guessing the bulls are slightly tougher. That would be my immediate assumption, at least. Okay, nothing there, nothing there. There's a corpse here of something? Zabrak Tie-Steel Mark III and a Krath double sword. Maybe the Zabrak weapon, firearm, some kind of firearm, it would be useful, but the double sword's not going to be... Oh, look, there's someone with a lightsaber out there.
Damnable racket of battle. Watch yourself. Even more of these crawling beasts are hiding in the underbrush.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm Jolie. Jolie Bindo. Follow me to my camp and we'll talk a bit.
You use a lightsaber in battle. Are you a Jedi?
Ah, don't start fawning just yet. I'm too old for it. I know a few things, but we can talk about it at my camp. Keep close. It's nearby under a log. Yeah, I live like some burrowing rodent. I fought the Sith. Now look at me.
All right. Okay, I really wish they'd have turned off the ambient sounds of the monkeys in this area whenever you're talking to someone, because that was obnoxious. Tack, that's what they're called, tacks. I remember getting jump scared by one of those playing through Fallen Order. Corpse. Construction kit. We don't have any droids that we use consistently. Zabrak combat suit and an ion rifle. I don't think any of those are going to be particularly useful right now. Some rubble that way. There's a Katarn. I believe we're going to want to go to the right, not the left. Concussion grenade. That's good. Yeah, I believe this is the way we need to go. At least for the moment. Because this looks like a place to live. In fact, we've found Jolie.
Well, welcome to my home, such as it is. Pull up a stump and be comfortable. We should discuss a few things.
Yes, I feel there's much you can tell me.
Don't coddle me, child. I'm neither a Jedi nor your master. I'm just an old man that's been lost in the woods for far too long. My days of glory are behind me, but perhaps there is something I can do for you. You must have questions.
Have you any knowledge of star maps?
Now, why would you be asking about that, Don't answer. I knew that had to be why you were here. The problems of a few Wookiees don't amount to anything before the concerns of the Jedi. No, you are here for the map.
Get to the point, old man.
Kashyyyk is an interesting place. More so than anyone suspects. If Zerka Corporation knew, the planet would be a strip mine. The Wookiees have their legends that they were not always here. But it is more than that. The trees themselves are strangers.
I don't understand. Can you be more specific?
What I'm saying is that there are literally walls in your way. And you won't find what you need without my help. And my help has a price. You must do a task for me, and then allow me to join with you. I will then remove certain barriers in your path.
What do you want me to do?
Since they began expanding in the Shadowlands, the Circa have left me alone for the most part. Until recently, anyway. A group of them set up camp not far from here. Poachers is all they are. I'd like them removed from this place.
Why not just go get rid of them yourself?
Don't talk back to your elders, child. Look, they know me quite well. and are always on alert when I approach. The only way I could get rid of them would be violence, which would eventually lead to trouble for the Wookiees. I want them gone, but with as little fuss as possible. They have already caused enough trouble as it is.
I will look into it.
Good. Return to me here and we'll see how you have done. Shoot! Shoot!
Alright. We got a couple of different ways we can go. We're going to throw a cure real quick. Yeah, since I was slightly down and don't want to be running into any fights slightly down. There's a broken droid up here.
Malfunction. My primary motivators are into push. Error. Damage terminal. Playback calls. Playback.
I don't get it. That merchant said there was salvage down here. We need Matten to work the sensors.
Playback.
When he gets back, we'll... Wait, I'm getting something. Oh good, it's Eli. Maybe he'll point us in the right direction.
Playback.
Eli, what are you... You got your money, you double-crossing snake! We had a deal!
What happened to you?
Playback.
I don't get it. That merchant said there was salvage down here. We need Matten to work the sensors.
Playback.
When he gets back, we'll... Wait, I'm getting something. Oh good, it's Eli. Maybe he'll point us in the right direction.
Playback.
Eli, what are you... You got your money, you double-crossing snake! We had a deal!
I'll scrap you and take what I can.
Shutting down. Primary systems failure.
Okay. We got something out of that, and now we gotta figure out who this Eli is, and probably, I don't know, maybe, take him in for questioning. Some more Katarns. I think the Katarns are gonna have a high enough fortitude to not be stunned all that frequently by me. They also seem to have regeneration. Yeah, they're regenerating 2 hit points
You cannot win.
every other round, it looked like. It's not exactly a fast regeneration rate, but it's still concerning.
Let's make this quick.
So it said save up there. That means it had to make a saving throw and it passed. And I think, yeah, it's Bastila pushing. Oh, I wish she wouldn't push. Can we get anything off the corpse? Oh, corpse. Hyper adrenal stamina and a life support pack. That's pretty good. Life support pack and some more credits. Alright, I think that's everything in this area, at least for a moment. This is just such a large area. Katarn. Okay, sure. Let's go beat up the normal Katarn. Yeah, the regular Katarn, they also have regeneration, it looks like, but they also have much lower saves on their fortitude. Oh, I managed to stun it. Nothing to loot. Another Katarn. I really don't like when Bastila pushes. It's not helpful. I'm gonna have to look through the options to see if there's a way for me to make her not do that, short of saying, hey, I shouldn't have leveled her up in that. Let's go back this way. I have a feeling that this is the not intended path, and the intended path is to go down in that kind of area to the south of Jolie's house. Another Katarn. Yeah, these regular Katarn are a lot easier to take on than the bulls.
Take that.
Whenever I hit for more than a single die roll of damage.
I'll show you.
Oh, we killed the bull first. Let me move. move. Alright, there is a Wookiee here. A dead Wookiee, that is. Slaver contract, bowcaster, and a bowcaster bolt casing. Let's go ahead and check that out. This datapad card contains a contract to trade weapons for slaves and a manifest of goods already delivered. It would seem that Roar War had sold a number of Wookiees previously and intended to do so again. And I wanted to come up here and actually kind of show off Kalo Nord's battle armor because it's really, really good if you are using heavy armor. I happen to not be using heavy armor, but if you are, defense bonus of 9 is really good off the bat and +1 dex bonus. It also gives you damage resistance against a number of things, cold, fire, and sonic, and it's upgradable. So, like, this is really good if you're using that kind of thing. I would recommend, if you are using heavy armor, you use Kalo Nord's battle armor. Alright, let's figure out what...
Hey, Bastila, you ever use the Force just for fun? You know, a little jolt of the Force to trip up some jerk who's ticking you off?
I would never use the Force for such petty and trivial revenge. The mere thought of it's preposterous.
Oh, come on. There's gotta be times when you thought about it. Don't be so stuck up. You can tell me.
I am not stuck up. I merely have the years of training to give me the wisdom and understanding to see how childish such an act would be.
Childish? Is that a crack about my age? You ain't much older than me, Miss High and Mighty. Just 'cause you're some Jedi doesn't mean you can be a prissy little... What the... Hey, that wasn't funny.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Mission. Come now, we have to get going. Please, do try to be less clumsy in the future.
Alright, on the one hand, Bastila was totally right to do that. On the other hand, she didn't come across that kindly in it. Okay, here's actually the bounty hunters. This was the correct way for that. We'll have to explore the southern end. I'm going to go ahead and turn around and go explore that southern end now. I will meet you over there. Alright, and here we are just past Jolie's house, heading towards the southern end that we did not fully investigate. There is a corpse over here. But that appears to be it. Life support pack. Credits. Alright, life support pack is always good. It feels like there should be something here, but there just isn't. I guess we can figure that out later. I'll meet you back over near where the poachers are and see. We'll see if we can get rid of them once we're over there. See you back over there in a moment. Alright, we're here again.
Yeah?
Go ahead and use mission to disable the mines. Can the tax please be quiet? Please, they're way too loud.
Yes?
Alright, let's talk.
Who are you, another civil merchant like that Koro slime up on the docking ring? This is my territory. I don't make deals, and I don't persuade easily, so go back topside. Mess with my profits, and I'll see you dead.
I paid the docking fee. Who cares where I go?
So you're playing tourist. That isn't smart. The Shadowlands are all business. Mess around, and you'll end up dead. That said, if you want to make some credits while you're looking to die, I might have a job for you.
What if I want you to leave the Shadowlands?
Is that old hermit Jolie trying to talk you into doing his dirty work? We've spent too much on setting up just to walk away. As long as the sonic emitters keep the Preds away and I've got bodies to guard the perimeter, we're staying right here. I mean, if I can put up with my own worthless guards complaining about this place, Jolie whining through you is nothing.
I might be interested in some work.
I could use an extra hand. A couple men have gone missing. If I lose many more, I'll have to close up shop. We are hunting the little simians, the tank. They have a gland that acts as a stimulant when powdered. I figure I've got 2 or 3 wealthy years to butcher the lot of them. You want in before I make them extinct?
What does the job pay?
I really can't quote a price. Depends on the market. I give fair value for each one, rest assured. That promise will have to do.
I want the job. How do I hunt these tack?
All right, then, I'll set you up. First, you need to be able to draw them out. It's easy. I'll spray you with this scent. It drives them crazy. They can't help but attack you, even if it's a hopeless fight. Then you just carve them up. There's a big fleshy bulb in their brains that you want to scoop out. You can't miss it. I'd feel guilty if the money weren't so good. Come back here when you've got the glands, and I'll pay you.
I'm leaving.
Good. I'm not down here to direct traffic.
And immediately the attacks start attacking. Wow, that was fast. Take the tack gland. Come on, get me, monkey. I leveled up. Another tack. Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it! She did it. Anyway. More attack. Hey, come and get me. No, no, come back here.
Huh?
What?
Alright.
What?
That was
Yes?
dumb.
What?
Go ahead and disable the mine. Disable the mine.
What?
Let's start looting. I could continue this way. Is there still something there? Did she
Yeah.
not get rid of it? There we go. Okay.
Sure.
I'm gonna go ahead and level up. I need to make sure I have my thing telling me what I want to level up. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that now. It is level 12, which means we'll be taking Master Dueling as our feat. I think we're going to go ahead and raise Dexterity. Of course, we want to raise Persuade. We have now improved Force Jump and Night Sense as feats. Improved Force Jump, Night Sense, what it does, additional +2 AC over what we had before. And then Night Jump, improved Force Jump, that was it. +2 to hit and damage whenever you use it, as opposed to just clearing the distance immediately. That's actually really good. That makes it slightly better. We'll get the next one at 12th level, which we will get to, actually, which is good. Oh, I have to actually get a feat. I forgot. Master Duelist. Yep. Master Dueling. Plus, it's just better to hit and damage whenever I'm using one-handed weapon, and only the one-handed weapon, which I am doing. Powers. Force Armor. I can't use that because I'm... Yeah. However, I could go for Destroy Droid. I'm not fighting a lot of droids right now, so I'm going to go instead for Heal, because that is very helpful to get one. I think it's a bigger... No, it's the same. But it's much more hit points. Does not help droids, obviously. Okay. And that's my level. Alright, we got another attack. Easy. It was a horrifying scream, but easy. Oh, more attack. They're so dramatic, too, whenever they die. Minor gas mine.
Huh?
Go disable. Oh, there's a tack. Okay.
Sure.
Okay, it's dead.
Yeah?
Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Tack gland. We're gonna try to disable this mine. Please work. Okay, good.
Sure.
I have a feeling that the rest of this is the wall he was talking about, in case it wasn't clear, that Jolie was talking about. We're going to go ahead and clear out the area of tax. That way we can turn them all in for profit, and then we'll try to figure out how to get rid of those poachers once we've, helped them. Do I feel bad doing it? No. The monkeys are too loud. They need to be silenced. Absolutely must be silenced. I really like the design of the Shadowlands in this game. I'm not sure that I would prefer it to the design of the Shadowlands in Fallen Order. But I also am not sure that's a fair comparison, because in Fallen Order, the Shadowlands, the level design is just so much different, and visually the games are so much different. I think that this is probably better overall for the Shadowlands, simply because it feels like we're in the shadows of these great trees. It's just interesting how different design goals of these different games will portray the same thing in slightly different ways. Alright, we're almost back to the beginning of the area. I don't know if there's any... I guess there's no more tack around here. Alright, I'll start walking back towards Jolie's, and I will bring you back whenever we encounter something. Alright, found a tack. Their screams are so horrifying, but their screams are horrifying even when they're alive, so, like... I don't feel bad. They're just annoying. Maybe if they didn't feel the need to yelp at everything, I would feel bad, but it's kind of hard to have a peaceful life under the trees if they just every moment of every day, all you hear is ah, ah. Okay, here's a few of them. Let me buy. Alright. Oh, I didn't ever open that one. Did I get these? No, I didn't get that one. That was probably something shot. Alright, I'll meet you back over by the poachers. Alright, and we are back at the poachers. Where's the guy we need to talk to? Commander Dern.
Back again, hmm? Unless you've business with me, I suggest you turn around and walk away.
I've got a tack gland to sell you.
I'll take whatever you have. Keep it up and we'll both be rich. At least until we bleed this planet dry.
Alright, I'm leaving.
Good. I'm not down here to direct traffic.
Only a small number of credits. I'm going to make sure I don't have any more tack glands before I start doing things. Alright, I do not seem to have any more tack glands. Probably good. Now the fun part.
You want anything, you'll have to talk to the commander. He's in charge of our harvesting here.
I'd rather ask about you. Why are you here?
Why am I here? I'm here because this is where the commander told me to stand. And that's all there is to it. I'm just a guard for this emitter. Why couldn't they have just equipped this lump of tech with a blaster and left me at home?
I want you to answer some questions, or I want to ask you some questions.
I'm not here because I know stuff. I handle a blaster well enough to guard this emitter, and that's it. Talk to the commander.
This is a dangerous place. Could I persuade you to leave?
No more dangerous than walking out on the commander. He'd kill me for disobeying orders.
You want to leave. Make a break for it.
I really need to get out of here. It's too dangerous.
Deserter, traitor. I'll make an example of you.
Okay.
What do you want? I don't want to get on the commander's bad side, so just leave me alone.
I want to ask you some questions.
I'm not here because I know stuff. I handle a blaster well enough to guard this emitter, and that's it. Talk to the commander.
This is a dangerous place. Could I persuade you to leave?
Don't you start with me. I don't know what you said to that other guy, but I'm not risking getting killed. Now leave me alone before the commander gets any ideas.
I'm leaving.
Good. I don't want any trouble.
Access primary functions. Code not available. Alternate access options. Terminate interface. Okay. Doesn't work. I'm curious about this.
Back again, hmm? Unless you business with me, I suggest you turn around and walk away.
You're just a circus slaver. Nothing special.
I don't need this kind of garbage from you. Watch your mouth. I'm the only law there is down here. If you've got something to say, get on with it. Otherwise, leave me alone. I've credits to earn.
What if I want you to leave the Shadowlands?
Is that old hermit Jolie trying to talk you into doing his dirty work? We've spent too much on setting up just to walk away. As long as the sonic emitters keep the Preds away and I've got bodies to guard the perimeter, we're staying right here. I mean, if I can put up with my own worthless guards complaining about this place, Jolie whining through you is nothing.
I mean, you're just a circus slaver, nothing special.
All right, I'm done talking with you. You've got under my skin one too many times. I'll bury you down here.
Sure. Sure you will. Alright. Here's how we're gonna do this. You're gonna come here. You're gonna stun. And you're gonna go ahead and use that on all these guys.
Sure.
More dark side. Why do I get dark side points for this? Is there a way to do this without getting dark side points? I don't know. I don't deserve the dark side points. Oh, good. I stunned him. I guess that's probably actually Bastila. Alright. Commander Dern's gone. Oh, someone threw a concussion grenade.
So be it. You cannot win.
Alright. I'm kind of curious. How much dark side did I get? Oh, that's quite a bit. That'll take a bit to work back up. I feel no shame. Let's go ahead and loot everyone. Poison grenade. Okay, that's decent, I guess. What? Commander Dern didn't have any good stuff on him? Lame. Nothing like that. Alright. Mission in particular is hurt. Let's go ahead and throw a few heals since we'll probably be sitting around a while while trying to figure out what we're doing. Firstly, let's open these metal boxes. Parts, motion detection goggles, repair kit, advanced med pack. Okay.
Gotcha. Darn it.
Can't open that. I'll have to break it.
Gotcha. Simple.
Beam splitter, Echani light armor.
What?
Yeah, this box is gonna break. Tac glands, disruptor rifles, concussion grenades, light repeating blaster. Okay. How do I destroy this?
What can I do?
Yeah?
Yes?
Okay, here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to go back and talk to Jolie and see if he has anything useful to say. And if he does, I'll come back then. If he does not, I will come back and try to figure something else out. And I'll be back whenever I notice, however, to solve the problem.
Welcome back. I wonder, have you had much luck? Have you done as I asked?
I have made certain the poachers are gone.
Yes, I heard the fuss of it. I told you I wanted a non-violent solution, and I had my reasons for it. You should have thought about that. Zerka Corporation will find the bodies and blame the Wookiees. This may cause more troops to be deployed. That means more disruption. I'm not pleased, but what's done is done. I'm not here to judge you. Hopefully you'll take care of that yourself.
I couldn't find a peaceful solution. I regret that.
Well, perhaps I have a duty to point out what you should have learned from this. Or perhaps no. Was that convincing? It's been a while since I've been in the company of someone that needed that kind of babysitting.
You aren't going to tell me what I should have learned?
A good teacher, and I'm not saying that I am one, but a good teacher doesn't mash a book in a student's face shouting, "Learn this bit here." If you can't look at the situation for yourself and see the logic behind my way of doing things, you're not the type to understand me anyway. Besides, you're a little old for that master-student fuss, aren't you? I know I am.
You mentioned eliminating barriers. Could we get to it?
I know where you want to go. I can get you through to the old paths. This forest hides some strange things. There's also a Zerka repulsor field blocking the way, past the poacher camp in the east. I saw it when it was installed, so I know how to pass it. And on the other side, ancient answers. And perhaps a Wookiee you were seeking. I hope he's in the mood for visitors.
Jolie has joined the party. Alright, we have to have Jolie, so we're going to go ahead and also bring Mission. We're going to leave Bastila by the wayside for a moment. And Jolie has leveled up. Let's go ahead and level him up.
Yes?
You'll notice he's even more dark side than we are after killing the poachers. So maybe he shouldn't have been so judgmental. We're going to go ahead and level him up. Skills. Probably want to put it into, like, awareness or something. Powers. He should be doing Force Shield 2. And then accept, and then level up again. Attributes, he should get +1 into probably Wisdom. Skills, will raise his treat injury. Powers, he gets powers a lot more frequently than we do. He's a Consular, I believe is what they're called. Do you have stun? You do have stun, but you can't take stasis because it's level 9. Ugh. Could take wound. No, there's a lot of dark side powers, and it's going to be expensive. Let's go ahead and do energy resistance. That might be useful later. Accept. Another level up. Skills. He's going to, once again, raise treat injury. Not awareness, treat injury. Feats. Alright, he uses, I believe, a single lightsaber. So we're going to make him have master dueling. Powers. He's still only like level 8, so I can't give him the good stuff. Stasis. I can give him that. Okay, let's go ahead and give him stasis. Oh, I have 2 powers. Improved energy resistance. Accept. Skills. Once again, treat injury. Powers. He gets 1 more power. Force. Night Valor. Night Valor might be useful. And then accept. Let's go ahead and give him some stuff. We should be able to... He's got a Jedi Knight robe. Yeah, you can keep wearing that. Belt. What does this do? +3 to fortitude. What is his fort save? 12. He's already pretty high. I don't need to worry about that. Oh, never mind. I gave it to them. That's fine. Don't need an offhand weapon. Demolitions +2, not helpful there. Yeah, this is just what he has right now. That'll be fine. He has the fewest hit points of any party member, and he's tied in AC with Mission, but oh well. Alright, let's go to the wall that we saw. I'll meet you over nearby that. Actually, while we're walking there, this would be a good time to talk about the difference between a bad option, a good option and a least bad option. There was not a good option to the solution of getting those guys to leave, I don't think. However, just killing them was I'm not sure they'd call it the least bad option, but it was a not as bad option as it could have been. The worst option would be leaving them around to do things. There's also something to be said for the fact that the Wookiees just will not fight for themselves. Like, they act like they're all high and mighty, these great warriors, but they don't do anything. And so it's like their problems are kind of caused by themselves. Alright, we're here at the force field, and I think we're going to call it for today. Thank you so much for watching. This has been fun. I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.